Hey, this is Charles Calhoun, aka the Shadetree Pro, and what I'm getting ready to do here, I'm getting ready to share a little bit of information. I've been getting so many requests from people to talk about, the backswing. When I made a video about the heel pad of the hand and how the heel pad, applies the pressure and all that stuff. But what I'm getting ready to show you here, I'm getting ready to show you how the backswing works. And once you understand how the backswing works, it'll lead you to how to create your follow through for through impact and all that stuff. But these are positions or whatever. Like I said, it's time to put what people are struggling so much with. It's time to put it to rest. So here's where I'm going to go with this. If you take a look at the golf swing, we would all agree that when we go to make our backswing, that we want to get this club somewhere in this position, whether the toes up, toes a little in this way or whatever. There's so many debates or whatever about it, but we need to talk about what's really going on here. So I'm going to show you something that will, I hope, put an end to that debate so we can get on to what's most important for the students out there, is to be able to teach them how to hit golf shots. Too much of this plan with it's supposed to be here, it's supposed to be there. I said this thing before. I said muscles learn, positions don't. Any position you're trying to achieve in a golf swing, if it's not conducive to the natural movements of the body, keyword consistently, it's not going to work. And we're looking for consistency here. So let's get down to what's really going on. As I said, we will agree that if I'm making a backswing, we need to get this club somewhere here. The butt end of the club is pointing that way. Now we know what the club's doing, but how is the hand doing that? I'm going to show you the best little training aid that you can use. This is a Sharpie. I just got through playing golf today, had a great round of golf, and I'm telling you what, I used this and it worked like a charm. If you take, and you already see here, if you take a Sharpie, draw a circle around here. Take that Sharpie, draw a circle around here as well. My daughter is filming this for me, so I'm making sure she get it. Now you see I drew 2 circles there. Now I'm going to take this circle and I'm going to draw a line through that circle that's going right up my wrist, and I'm going to draw a line through this circle right here that's going up my wrist. Now you take a look at those. Let me put this back in my pocket. Now if you see those circles, the point I'm trying to make here, with those heel pads of the hand, now, if I set up like this, now remember the circles and remember the lines. If I'm setting right here, those lines are pointing towards my body, just like the butt end of the club, pointing towards me. So when I go to make my backswing, all I'm doing is taking those lines to stop them from pointing towards me, and now I'm going to have those lines to move here. If you see this right here, see how that goes? Both of them are bending there, because the only way that I can truly get this club to get it on off the path, as I said in another previous thing, off the path and onto the plane, is simply this. These hands, and you see them where those lines, and see how the lines are pointing towards me. The heel pads, they have to go this way. Why? Because when that heel pad of the hands go this way, I've changed the direction in which the hands are moving. You see what I mean? They're moving here. And once I do that, I make my swing. Now those hands are set. Now I'm not sitting here trying to figure out where this is, where that is. All I'm doing is getting that. I'm changing. I'm making the lines stop pointing at me, like right there. And see, they're pointing at me. All I'm doing is making them change to where they are pointing now this way. Instead of pointing at me, they're pointing square. It's almost if I had a penny and I took a penny and I was holding a penny right here at me, I just turned it around. If you're holding the top, just turn it around. No different if I grab this right here and the white line right here that I'm holding it is pointing in this direction, I'm just turning it around this way. That's what's happening. We're so focused on what the golf club is doing, we're not paying attention to what the hands are doing. Because as I made an argument today, that the only true fundamental in the game of golf is our hand connection to the golf club, because that's the only way that we can swing the golf club, is by connecting our hands to the club. And every action that this golf club makes is a direct reflection of what the golf club is doing. The action of the golf club is a direct reflection of what the hands or what our body is doing. So once again, draw them on your arms like that, your heel pads, put a line in it just like I did right there. And then all of a sudden, all you do is just turn those heel pads to where those heel pads are pointing down in a sense where they're straight across. They're pointing down the line, just like that right there. And then from there, you just make your turn and you're up, you come back down. And guess what happens? When you come to impact, the heel pads, if they're turned that way, we just turn them back that way. And guess what happens when we create our follow through? Boom. They just go right there, just like that. And then all of a sudden, we're to the finish. Once again, give that a try. I'm not going to say it might work. It's just what the hands do, And it goes in conjunction with, I said, when I talked about my body movements, that I said just to get an understanding that the wrist has 4 movements, up, down, left, right. Well, here is the left, here is the scoop. For me, being a right-hand golfer, this is the right. The up and down will take care of itself. So once again, this is Charles Calhoun, a.k.a. the Shadetree Pro. I know this will help you, and always good golf.